So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can automatically attend Zoom meetings, provided the links of the Zoom meetings and the starting and ending times of that session. But before this, I want to tell you that please don't misuse this. Please attend your meetings. So let's get started. Let's just open our Zoom and then go to settings and make sure this is not checked. This is checked by default. Ask me to confirm when I leave. This is checked, so uncheck this. And audio, make sure this is checked. These both are checked. And now first create your own project by clicking on file and then click on new project. You can just name your project. Make sure you are using Python 3.8 and not 3.7, alright, because the module which I'm going to use doesn't seem to work in 3.7. So yeah, create two Python files. You can create by right clicking on your project name, click on new, click on Python file, just create two Python files, name the main Python file whatever you want, and name another file which stores a list of sublists of your meetings data, like the link and starting time and ending time. Alright, now let's just import time. I will tell you why. And then let's just import, okay, we need to import date and time also. So from date time, import date time. Alright, now we need to import pynput. Alright, for this you need to install pynput. Let's just go install pynput. Click on file, click on settings and click on Python interpreter. Now you will see the plus button here. Just click on it and search for pynput. You'll find this. Just click on install package. Now package pynput installed successfully. Alright, now just go back to your program. Let's just type from pynput.keyboard. Let's import controller and key. Now let's just create the list in data. lst equals, now let's just make sublists. Here goes the meeting link, alright, and here goes the start time, here goes the end time. And if you want to make more classes like this, just add a comma and then just keep adding the sublists. Alright, now right now I'm gonna put just one. Okay, let's just start coding. Now create a for. Here we also need to import the data. Alright, from data we import lst. Now let's start coding. For I in lst, while true, I'll tell you why I'm gonna make a infinite loop here. So I first made a for loop which iterates inside the list from our data, which means it goes to the first class details, and then when the class is done, it'll move to the next class, it'll move to the next class. Alright, but I've put a infinite loop inside the for loop. That is because I want to check the time of our system and the time of our class, right? The start time and end time of our class. Let me just sync the time. Alright, this is the right time now. One more thing, please give the time in 24-hour format, alright? Because the time from date time is returned in 24-hour format. So in while loop, let me just create a variable is started equals true. Alright, no, let me just make this false because I've made this variable just to represent if the class is started or not. Alright, so whenever the class starts, I'm going to change the boolean value of is started to true, and whenever the class is ended, then I'm gonna make this false. So if is started equal to false, which means if the class hasn't started yet, I'm gonna check date time dot now dot r. I iterates inside a list. So the I here is the each class details. So I of 0 is meeting link, I of 1 is start time, I of 2 is end time. So let me just get I of 1 which is start time dot. I'm gonna split the start time. So imagine if the start time is 13:01, I want to split this time into hours and minutes. So let me just split it using colon and get the hour by putting 0 there. Now if these match, no, they don't match. I'll tell you why. I mean, the data which we have put is in string, all right, but the R which is returned here is an integer, so we can't compare integer value to string. So let's just convert our string into integer. And now we need to compare minutes. So let's put and there and just copy the entire code, paste it here, type minute instead of hour, and I of 1 gets start time. Alright, after splitting we need to get minutes. Now what if the time matches? We need to open the link in the browser. So for this we need to import web browser. Import web browser. Alright, here web browser dot open the URL you'll get from I of 0. So if this is I of 0 is meeting link. Alright, now make is started as true. Why? Because the class is started. Now lf is started is true, which means if the class is started, now you need to check for the end time. Let me just copy this entire code and paste it here. If the date time, yeah, you will get the hour. I of 1 is start time, I of 2 is end time, and that's it. What if end time is matched? Now as you can see, the hotkey to get out of the meeting is X. Alright, let's just make our keyboard press X. You can do this by using, alright, I haven't made the reference variable for the controller. Alright, so keyboard controller. So what are we basically doing is we are replicating our keyboard actions using pynput.keyboard. Alright, now after creating the reference variable for controller function in pynput.keyboard, we are gonna use the same variable which is keyboard dot press. Now what letter you want? Alright, let's just put W. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's change the X to W later. So now you'll get out of the meeting. But what if your lecturer or the host ends the meeting? It will show you a pop-up which says the meeting has ended by the host. Now there will be an OK button there. Normally you don't have to worry about that because when you'll attend the next meeting, it just closes off. And alright, to make sure that window is closed, let's wait for 1 second before we press another key. So keyboard dot press key dot enter. Alright, now this will replicate the pressing of enter key. Now let's make is started as false, and let's break the infinite loop because the class is ended. Now if we break this inside infinite loop, it will go to the outer for loop so that it will check for the details from next class. It will check again, it will get into the infinite loop, it will keep checking for start time. When the start time and system time gets matched, it will open the link for you, which will open the Zoom meeting. All right. First, you also need to open a random meeting link. Just paste it in your URL bar, and if it shows this pop-up, just click on always allow the app to open this link. So every time you open a link in the browser, it will now automatically redirect and launch your Zoom app. Checked, and then go to keyboard shortcuts and add a shortcut for your end meeting. Alright, let's just add it and then put a check mark. Alright, and now it's completely automated and this should work. Now let me just make my own meeting so that I can show you the example. Alright, paste your meeting link there, and what should be the time? It's 12:23 p.m. right now, so let me just put 12:24. That's the start time, and 12 25 is the end time. Okay, now yes, let me just start this program. So let's see if this is going to work or not. Let's just wait for another minute and see if I can exit my meeting. 25. Oh man, it worked. Attend meetings, guys. This is just for educational purpose.